Hey guys, so here's your stuff for Monday. Little card game warm up like we do sometimes. You're just gonna spread some cards out on the ground or kind of even just have them shuffled in a stack. Flip a card, you're doing the reps, the number is the reps, and all face cards are 10. Jack, queens, and kings are 10. And then the suit is your movement. So if I got a jack of clubs, that would be 10 lunges. Okay, so just going over all the movements. Yeah, squats. Keep them looking good. Heels on the ground, chest up. Every time we're doing squats, even in a warm up, you're just trying to get them right. Trying to make them look good. The lazy squats, just trying to get them over with, are not helping you get better. So every single time I'm trying to put myself in those strong positions and not just trying to kind of drop to the bottom and kind of blow up the knees and not kind of repeat a good movement pattern. Okay? V-ups. These ones, so you're going to lay down. Yeah, I think we've done them enough. Lunges on the spot, just knee to the ground, and staying back up. And then shuttle run, you're going to do, so if I get a 10, I got to do 100 meters of running, if you want to think about it like that. So for every number on the card, it's 10 meters. So 7 lengths would be the 7 of spades would be 70 meters. Okay? Yeah, ace and jokers are wall walks, so that's the chest in the ground. And walk back out to the ground to finish. So for a 2, you gotta go back down on the floor, back up nose and toes to the wall, back down to the floor again. And then obviously scale back. If you can't get all the way up there, just get into that sort of handstand. If you can inch along your hands, inch them along a little bit. If you can't, just hold that for a little bit and then walk back down. Okay? Yeah, so strength, or more of a conditioning today for strength, or whatever we want to call it, is every minute on the minute. It's going to be pretty tough to keep going. These movements by themselves shouldn't be too bad, but like if you're doing 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, roughly, you're going to have a hard time keeping up with the clock for 10 minutes. So if on the first minute, you're going to do 50 double unders relative to your skill. So if you're good at double unders, you're going to do 50 and then stop. If you're not great at double unders, you're going to do as many as you can till 45 seconds. If you're going to do singles, you're going to do 100. Or you can do more. You can do 40 till the 45 second mark. But the goal is to try to get 50 doubles, right? So set a number that you think you can get. If you don't want to count your doubles, just practice for 45 seconds. But it's supposed to be basically that you got some pressure to be able to get the 50. We don't want to be working right to the minute. So if you get to 45 seconds, I want you to stop, gather yourself a little bit, and then you're going to get ready to do some kettlebell swings in the next minute. And then the next minute is basically as many kettlebell swings as you can do in 45 seconds. This can be pretty tough. I'd say maybe we're going to be getting around maybe 20 in the best minutes, and then it might drop a little bit if you can't hang on the whole 45 seconds. But again, don't work past 45 seconds. So you're going to do American kettlebell swings right to the top. So you stand it up, bring it in. Okay. So biggest thing is that I'm here, back's in this position at the bottom. I don't want to be down here and kind of trying to stay too upright and squatting. So just more of like that hip hinge with a little bit of knee bend. And then I'm extending and then getting right up to overhead. So eyes are looking straight ahead, even at the top, even at the bottom. Okay? So if I've got that kettlebell or dumbbell, I'm just going to swing it. Okay? Like that. Seems to be the best way for most. Yeah, so if you go unbroken kettlebell swings for 45 seconds, 15 seconds is not going to be that much rest. skipping's gonna be a little tired. So I would try to hit a number that, like, say, hang on to that kettlebell for 45 seconds, count how many I did, and I would try to hit that number, or at least close to it, every set of kettlebell swings continuously. And if my double unders go all right, I'm gonna hit my 50. Hopefully, the sooner the better, gives me a little bit more rest, right? But if you're messing up a lot on your skipping, obviously you get some built-in rest in there and the kind of time it takes you to fix your rope. So just keep trying till 45 seconds. But if you're good at doubles, stop at 50, okay? And then the same with singles. If you could do 100 and then stop, or you could do 45 seconds worth, as many as possible. Either way, as long as you're getting a lot of skips in and kind of challenging yourself. And then on the kettlebell, every other minute on the kettlebell round, it's max, right? You're not stopping early. You might not be able to go continuous for 45 seconds, but if that means you stop at 30 seconds, quick shake, pick it up and do 3-4 more reps. The most you can get, the better, okay? So it should be pretty tough. I think it's gonna be a sneaky hard strength or conditioning, whatever you wanna call it. Yeah, so for the WOD, it's a bit of a long one. We're starting with a run and ending with a run. So you're gonna do the 800-meter run. So a lot of you guys have your 200-meter marks, your 100-meter marks, or whatever you got. Or you got your app for a 800-meter lap, loop, or whatever. So you're gonna do 800-meter run once, and then you're gonna do 3 rounds of wall balls or thrusters. We're gonna kind of, often when we've been programming wall balls, we've had to do dumbbell thrusters or whatever instead. So wall balls, it's gonna be that full squat. So usually I kind of have the ball up about my chin height, and then I can squat all the way down and throw, right? So it's, right, leave your arms up there, and kind of go down with it. So some of you guys have a ball at home, and maybe a solid wall that you can actually do some wall balls on. If you don't, you can just do, it's a lot of reps, so it doesn't need to be that heavy. So it's okay that you got 2 hands on a dumbbell. So full squat, head through. Okay, so you should be able to get, maybe you're getting 15 and 15 or something like that to get done your 30. You don't want to be doing like, 5 wall balls at a time to get through your 30. So I'd say for most people, the dumbbell might be the better option, but if you're decent at wall balls and you have a ball at home, it's a lot. It's a lot of reps, so it should be able to kind of get a big string of them together. And then the toes to kettlebell, you could do toes to bar if you want. If you have a bar that you can swing on at home. Toes to kettlebell has been a good sub. I'm finding that, even with, I have a bar available for myself to do toes to bar, I'm finding these to be a good mix in to just kind of get the core really blown up. So these ones here, so touch, touch. Okay, so I find that these kind of go pretty comfortable for about 10, and then from there they start to get really hard. It's only 20 of those, so you might be able to get through those in one shot, or maybe you need to break a little bit. But then you're gonna go, so 3 rounds of 30 and 20, chip away at it, and then you're gonna go back for a run when you're done. Okay, so it's total time, including the runs, at the end. Okay, pretty simple, should be a good one.